then he jumped off. So off he went to Kyoto, the great city. Now, as you can tell, the city, it's bustling, it's great, but now he has to run around to avoid people stepping on him. But he was running through the street, zigzagging, and then he saw this beautiful palanquin passing. So he was holding his mind. He just jumped up on the palanquin, hold on to it, and then snuck inside. Inside of the palanquin, there's a beautiful girl sitting in kimono. She moved forward and sat as well. But as soon as she saw him, she was trembling. Well, so, exactly. So, his symbol, she said, no, I'm not a bug. Well, let me introduce myself. My name is Tsunoshi. I came to Kyoto to be a great samurai. Well, the girl, she started laughing. And then told him, well, he's too small to be a great samurai. But, they started talking, and then, she heard all the great stories, all the things that he saw along the river down to Kyoto. And then Mitsugoshi told her about, his mountain village and all the things that he wants to do in Kyoto. So she was fascinated by his story. So by the time she got home with Mitsugoshi, she asked her father that she would like to have him as her companion. Like a nice little playmate. So, she was the only daughter of this nobleman. He can never say no to his lovely daughter. Mitsugoshi got hired. Isn't that pretty good? As soon as he came to Kyoto, he already had a job. So right around that time, there was an ogre in northern part of Kyoto. He was a really, really bad guy. So he will appear and steal beautiful girls. And their possessions too. Has anybody ever been to Japan during springtime? Springtime in Japan is wonderful, filled with cherry blossom trees, and then under the cherry blossom tree, they have this wonderful banquet. People will dress up, and then they will have a party, and they will have dance and songs. It's a great, great time to go to Japan, and great time to be in Kyoto. But there is one place in Kyoto, Kiyomi's Temple. The girl always heard about. This temple is built on the slope side of the mountain. So mountain hillside is filled with cherry blossom. It's a beautiful place to be in the springtime. So she really wanted to go for cherry blossom gazing, ohanami. So she asked her father whether she can go to the temple. And then remember, her father, she just can't never say no to his lovely daughter, right? So he allowed her to go. First, he hired many guardsmen. So her procession was going to be very, very large, beautiful, procession, party procession. So the day of her procession, the party left the house. mouth, the Mitsubishi jumped right into the ogre's mouth, and it slid down. Oh, well, ogre's mouth was really smelly, right? But, I mean, he just slid down into the inside of ogre's body, inside, and then started poking everywhere with his needle forward. Now, ogre, he is in pain, excruciating pain. He dropped on the ground and then rolled around. And then he finally said to his own belly, okay, I am not going to harm you, girl. Let me just go. Please just come out from my body. So Mitsubishi was slimy, but climbed back inside his mouth, and the ogre spit him out. And then took off and went back to the mountain. He dropped a wooden hammer. So Mitsubishi looked at him. Well, of course it was too big for him to lift it up, right? So he asked the girl to pick it up and shake 3 times. So every shake, he got bigger. First one, he got this big. The second one, he got this big. On the third one, there was a beautiful, handsome young samurai. You kind of sort of predict what happened, right? Yes, the hand in hand, they went back to the palace. The girl told her dad what happened at the Kiyomi's temple, how brave Mitsubishi, well, no longer he was Isun, but Mitsubishi was, and then told him she wants to marry him. And of course, her doting father can't say no to his lovely daughter.
Hi.
Well, agreed them to marry, and they got married. So they were very happy. And Mitsubishi invited his parents to the capital, Kyoto, and then shook out a lot of treasure from this wooden hammer. So what happened was that this wooden hammer was basically a treasure hammer. So he was